Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bryce. Today is July 6th. I couldn't find any earplugs. I had to wad up some paper towels and put in my ear because this old gal is pretty loud. As you can see, I'm out here at the Minneapolis Moline G900, the disc vine, knocking down some first crop hay, second crop hay, kind of all in one. This piece of ground is right north of the farm. The farm is right behind the trees. We don't own this, and it's kind of a weird deal where it's for sale, but they kind of just let it grow up to shit. So we kind of have a deal worked out that we can cut it if we want, but we don't have any cattle here anymore, so we haven't really been doing anything with it. So I just cut the stuff that was good grass. Everything from here to the trees is all thistle, and I don't want to cut and bale that. So I have a pretty good chunk from this corner wrapped all the way up around that group of trees right there. There's going to be a lot of hay here for what I need. We're going to small square bale this, and I'm going to take this up to my place for when I get calves again, and I'll feed them this hay. Yeah, there's a lot here, and it is also very, very wet. I've never seen a disc vine drift before, and she was pulling sideways pretty good. You can see, like, when I'd come back to do my next pass, I wouldn't even be driving on the windrow because of the way the disc vine was facing. It was shooting it at an angle. And I did already do one pass along the outside there, and that was really, really wet. We've gotten a lot of rain. We had another 2 inches of rain on the 4th. It's just ridiculous, but we're gonna let this dry, and it'll probably get rained on again, and then we'll hit it with the side rake, and maybe today's Saturday, maybe possibly Wednesday, Monday, somewhere next week, we're gonna try and small square bale this. But for the rest of this stuff, I'm gonna open the chutes here on the back all the way up, and we're just gonna lay her flat on the ground and just get it knocked down because it looks like crap right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have some previous clips of me cutting this stuff, so I'll put that in there first, and then you'll probably be able to tell where the thistles are. But let's get into that. Alright, so it is now 6:30. I'm all done cutting. Got the tractor and mower parked up in the big shed up there. I'm down here in the heifer shed. 1750's parked over there. We're going to be putting that on the small square baler, which is over here. And this hasn't been used in probably 3-4 years, so this will need a good servicing. before we use this. We're just gonna be baling them right on the ground and picking them up and putting on a trailer and hauling them up to my place. The rest of the stuff that was junk out there, I assume we're just gonna let that lay and let it just rot away. Otherwise, Dad might change his mind and we round bale it and for bedding, and then I mean, use it for bedding, and whatever they want to eat out of it they can eat. But it's pretty nasty out there. But and I'll probably just put the 2600 on the John Deere side rake to turn that stuff. But that's what you guys will be seeing next, so we'll see you then. All right, so it is now Monday, July 8th. It's about 5 o'clock back out here at the farm. My dad and I are. We got the semi pulled ahead out of the heifer shed so we can get to the small square baler. He got the 1750 out and he's gonna take it down to the garage. The over-under lever is broke, so he's gonna try and fix that. I got the 2600 out here and we're gonna hook up the side rake and go over the side rake, make sure that's ready to go, and see where we go from there. All right, got the rake all greased up, ready to go. Now I'm gonna go into the shed here, and the control box for the baler is on the baler. Gonna take that down to the Oliver so we can get that mounted up on there, and then we should be ready to hook her up. All right, it's now 8 o'clock here now. Dad left. Tractor and baler are back in the shed. Everything on that should be good to go. The first thing he had to do was fix the lever for the over-under transmission. That broke, so he had to braze that back together. I greased the baler, pumped the tires up. We got the gearboxes checked on the baler, chains oiled. We had to shorten the drawbar on the tractor. And then we ran it for a little bit there, as you saw. That should be good to go. He left, so now I'm up here with the rake. I just made 2 passes around the outside here, and we're just going to keep driving in a circle and get it turned over so we can get the wet stuff on the bottom flipped up to the top. Might have to rake it one more time, we'll see. And then today's Monday, Wednesday or Thursday we'll be out here with the baler, so let's get to raking. Like I said, all that stuff that way is garbage. So I'm gonna rake the 4 passes I did along the driveway here, and then we'll be done. So, like I said here, this is all I'm gonna be raking here. Pretty nice windrows. And I just wanna show you this stuff down here. I mean, as you guys can tell, I mean, it's black. These were pure thistles in here. There is some patches of really nice grass that I saw when I was mowing, but it just ain't worth messing with and trying to go and pick that stuff up. So probably just gonna let the weeds grow back up through it and do it again. But there'll be quite a bit of hay here. This will probably have to be raked one more time. and maybe tomorrow, and then we'll have to see where we go from here. But as you can see, this is all green. This is all on the bottom. We've now flipped it up to the top so this can dry, and then we've also moved it over onto the dried ground. It's wet underneath to where the windrow was, so that just helps us dry too. We'll just hope for more sunshine and wind and see what happens. All right, everybody, it is now July 11th. It's Thursday. I know you're looking at this right now and you're like, didn't you just rake this? Well, I did. And I didn't mention it in the video at the time, but what I was seeing with the rake and what it was doing, I felt like it was really twisting it and kind of tying it into a rope, and I didn't really like that. That doesn't really help it dry. So Corey, guy I used to work with, he hays the old cattle pasture out there, and he had some hay cut. I know he was coming by with the tedder, so I just said, hey, can you swing in there and ted my windrows out, and then I'll come by and rake it up again, just so we know it is 100% dry and nothing to worry about. So that's what he did. He said it took like 15 minutes. He's got an 8 basket tedder. So now we're gonna come back in here and rake this. And then when my dad gets off work, he's gonna come and make sure the baler can actually bale. We had it running, but we didn't run hay through it or nothing. And then we're gonna get this baled and get them picked up. So it took about a half hour to rake all this. I raked most of it. I'm gonna leave like this stupid little spot here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep trying to turn around, and I'll wait till some of the stuff gets picked up, and then I'll just make some straight rows out of it. This turned into some really nice stuff. Wow. Nice. Love it. Could be a little cooler though. It's like 85 degrees out. Pretty humid. So now we'll just wait for Dad to get here and start baling. All right, so I did go and get the tractor and baler out of the shed, and I got it lined up here on the windrow. Look at that caterpillar looking thing. That looks disgusting. Got the tractor and baler out, lined up on the windrow. We're ready for Dad to get here and start baling. I got my pickup started. Had to go get some new batteries. Tried jumping it, it wouldn't take any juice, so I bought new batteries. Got that going. I'm gonna hook up to the trailer here at the farm. That's where we're gonna put these bales on. So in the meantime, waiting for Dad, we'll go get that hooked up. So I'm at home editing the video right now. It's Saturday, and I just accidentally deleted a clip. Did I just wipe dirt on my face? I accidentally just deleted a clip, and I'm kind of upset about. I was going over, I was explaining some things that were commented on a video of me hauling the tractor home with the pickup, and one of them was having a hollow hitch. We did not have any solid hitches at the time, so shout out to the guy who commented and kind of chewed me out for that. Hope that makes you happy. I had a solid hitch hauling the bales, and you'll also see what I got in trouble with in the next clip. Another thing I got absolutely flamed for in that video was my chains weren't crossed. Yes, I know you're supposed to cross your safety chains. These chains on the trailer are not long enough to cross. I rarely pull this trailer, so that's what it has to be. So enough of my little rant there. Trailer's all hooked up, ready to go. My Uncle Lance said he's gonna come up and help, so that's gonna be great. And Dad should be here any minute. So next clips you should be seeing are us baling. Okay, so we've made about 8 bales, 9 bales, and everything's working good so far. I may have made the outside windrow a little too big, but they do get smaller after that. There's gonna be a lot of bales here. All right, so Dad stopped. We reset the counter, so we'll have to add 11 bales to whatever the counter says. Whew! 5 o'clock here now. Dad's baling. Lance is in my pickup. I'm stacking them on the trailer. Whew. It's warm, that's for sure. My face is the same color as the pickup. I had to take the shirt off. Those high-vis shirts we get at work don't breathe very good. But taking a little break here, we're getting some more people here to help. It'd make a lot more sense and a lot easier if there was someone on the trailer that you threw the bales up to, instead of me throwing the bales up and then jumping on the trailer. So Lance's wife is here now. She might drive the pickup, and then Mackenzie's on her way as well. So, but until then, we're gonna sit here and take a breather.
So Kenzie didn't get the memo, but
yeah,
she's working
well,
hard.
I told her she'd come drive the pickup, but my Aunt Deb came first, so now she got the pickup. So now Mackenzie's got stacking duty. Right now, Lance is just cleaning up a little bit. The baler missed, and Dad is dealing with twine problems on the baler, which is fine because I need another brake. So it ain't all gonna fit on the trailer. Hey, look at these things. I know you guys are probably wondering, why in the heck aren't you using them? Well, to tell you the truth, they haven't been used in a while. They're not in the best shape. But I'm gonna pick the better of the three, and I think it's gonna be that back one there. We're gonna hook that up, go check tires quick, and we're gonna bail the rest into a throw rack here. So I just checked the tire pressure, everything's good. We're gonna take this up to the field now. All right, so the counter is over 100 bales. So that's not counting the broken ones, but we started the counter when we already baled, after we already baled 10 bales, so we'll just figure 100 bales on that trailer. There's a couple over here that we're gonna pick up yet. We're just kind of gonna fill this trailer, and then Dad should hopefully be able to fit the rest on the wagon. So yeah, it's still hot out. Let's get back to it. Forward power. No, stay. Ooh, almost fell off. The old girl is loaded heavy. Woo! Missed it again. All right, it is now 7:45. Done baling. Truck's loaded, as you know. The wagon's a good 3/4 full. And Dad took the baler back. Lance took the tractor and rake back. Lance is gonna unhook the rake. I'm gonna move the semi out of the heifer shed. Lance is gonna come up and grab that rack of hay so that can be inside. And then I'm gonna go home. So that's what we're doing. Whew. All in a day's work. So it has cooled off significantly. It's almost enjoyable to be outside right now. The counter on the baler said 263, and we started that after we baled 10-11 bales, and we'll probably figure in 20 busted bales, so we'll just say it's 10 bales off, so 253. That's a lot of little bales to mess around with. Whew. Well, I'm gonna mosey on home with my big load and take the back roads, take it slow, and you guys take it easy, because we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.